àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Gàyíbí number one.
bó bá ṣe àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Gàyíbí number one.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Gàyíbí number one.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Gàyíbí number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Gàyíbí number one.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Gàyíbí number one.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ o làwa mọ̀ dódódódó.
Máyégún Diary Gàyíbí number one.
Hang on. Hello there. Princess, are you still there?
Yes, very good. I'm here.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. How are you?
No, I'm fine. And you?
So, you joined
Reduce
us
the volume of that thing.
Please, can you
Yeah, Baba.
hear
Hello,
me
Marigo, I can hear you.
loud and clear? Okay. I'm trying something new
Yeah.
and it's so much like, but I'll get used to it anyway. So, yeah, everybody can hear you too, I believe.
We'll get it right. You will get it right. Oh, Marigo. Or Christian Muslim ticket to go 1-5. Yeah.
Mhm.
But the way they are going about it, Khan is coming and bringing out the kind of person they want. I don't know if they are going to get that kind of person in everyone. And when these people, these politicians, when they get to their Ogboni fraternity, when they are having their meeting, they will just be laughing at the foolishness of the whole country, the whole people in the country. It is fine. Let them continue. The waterway bill, yeah? I don't know where they want to pass that. We all know who is representing who. If you know who is representing your local, your area at the National Assembly, you will know how to deal with these people. It's very simple. If any Southerner, anybody from the South representing whatever it is they are representing, we are not asking them not to take you. We are not asking them not to steal or not to pass whatever bill they are passing. Where do they want elected people to go to?
They will have to relocate them to somewhere on along Ikorodu, but Ikorodu has water too. Some people close to the water along Ikorodu will be.
Mayegun.
I don't know.
You relocate elected people. Lako Webo Gije. Berikodo. You relocate them to where? I've always said this. Whatever it is they are doing, they are going to use a Southerner to achieve that aim.
That's right.
Buhari, they will not pass that bill during Buhari time.
We now come and do it.
I am very sure about that.
Who said it's going to continue from where Buhari stops anyway? So yeah.
Yeah, they won't pass it. They won't pass it during Buhari era. They won't pass it this time around. On my pass, Southerner on my pass bill, yeah. No, one repass because they me need. You can't be out of my land, yeah. You're taking me out of my land. You're bringing in foreign, you know. ṣé orílẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àbórílẹ̀ orílẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ làwà yìí ni àbí kí ni gbogbo eléyìí? Because I still do not get it. Mi ò gbọ́ rí láyé mi máa egun wo election kọ́ṣe lọ́sùn dìbò kó ṣebẹ̀ dìbò kó ṣe ọbẹ̀. So when you go there to vote, they give you 5,000 naira. You take that home to cook, probably half a pot of soup because you borrow about 5,000 naira per day. Then you wait for another 4 years because only palongo only jo to gbe síbẹ̀ yìí. Sumaju àjò wọlé ní fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n lè rò pé ṣe. Wọ́n máa rí jójó onígbèsè onígbèsè oníwọ̀n sanwó oníwọ̀n ṣì kan. A máa rí yẹn bẹ̀. Lọ́rọ̀ Portable tí bàtà bá ti ń ró láròjù ó ṣe tán tó fẹ́ yẹ Animáyégún. Àwọn bìrìtìkó tó dẹ̀ dákẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ wa yìí. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ títí wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí àwọn wọn ò fẹ́ ní Indian Prime Minister bọ́ kó àwọn olórí burúkú ọkọ̀ máa wá Yorùbá wọ́n jẹ́ kó máa govern wa. And finally cause mo point àwọn kìíní ìsílẹ̀ ní sọ́dà máa lè tètè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíà lè tètè pè wọlé. Àwọn kìíní wa ta ní ìta àwọn billboards wa ta obviously ó yẹ kó ti expire.
Ó ti expire ní ending June.
Ending June, and this is mid-July already. What do we have to throw out there again? I've got to relent because I went a few days ago and the person, the owner of the place was like, I have a sibling, I have an in-law in the US. You would think that person lives in Nigeria talking about Yoruba nation, but everything, but she's not really talking about it anymore. Even you, when you come around, you don't really talk about it anymore. So ní nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe at the moment àwọn èèyàn really pay attention to because we are going off the radar which should not happen. If we have something that we can throw out them for them, whatever it is we can come up with, we have good minds on the platform that can bring up something that we can do next. We deliberate on it and throw it out there. We should not be off that radar. That tempo should keep going like that, like we started it. Get it right here, Baba. We should not be talking about the election. They will know that we are not relenting and we are talking about our Yoruba nation. That's the way it should be. Because somebody on the platform was saying something last week that if they don't declare Yoruba nation by December, he or she will be off the struggle, saying something like, this is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And on social media at that time, the man that said we should have our own nation, one or she know like that, I was 5 years after. Social media, so we have to continue. We just have to continue. We do not have to stop. Hello, Maigo.
Thank you, ma. I'm following you. I just want you to land.
So we do stop. Come on, for the awareness to just keep being there. It has to be there. We need to have it there. All right, Baba.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll take another one now. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hey, my brother.
Hello, my sister, my mommy.
My lucky me was last night. My lucky. There's a time you pick my cup and your hands up. There's a time you pick my cup, your hands
there was a time I did, yeah? I picked up and then I hung up, yeah? Oh, no.
You don't say. If you want something,
bless them.
God bless you.
Ade Jackson, dancer.
Àwọn obìnrin táwọn ìyá wọn ti sọ máa sokùn mọ́ wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ ní báyìí. Wọ́n máa sokùn mọ́ wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ torí pé woman na party the governor of two states. Abonijo, it is well with us.
Ẹ ti rí nǹkan àwọn èèyàn tó sá lówó sáré mọ́tò lọ́kọlù last náà ó ti yé láti jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá mọ̀ pé with Yorùbá nation gbogbo rádaràda yóò lè sí ń bẹ̀ get it sìn as long as Southern Nigeria bá ṣe exist àwọn nǹkan báyìí náà lọ́wọ́ máa kó fáwọn èèyàn wa àwọn èèyàn ọdún mẹ́rin wá máa sọ pé abẹ́tùrí nǹkan ta kó sí báyìí abẹ́tùrí lè ta tó kó sí báyìí rí nǹkan.
It's true.
Ṣèlérí sọ pé irú ẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ tí princess sọ yẹn náà yìí pé tàbá stick to nǹkan tá à ń ṣe lọ tí ò sí deviation or anything bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sì ti yẹ àwọn èèyàn wá ń rí i pé alternative tó ń ṣe alternative ọ̀rọ̀ oníbò yìí ọ̀rọ̀ PDP ọ̀rọ̀ gbà yìí with that a lè build the next enough tó yẹ pé àwọn tó bá rí jẹ́ Nàìjíríà.
Èso tún gbọ́ ti water bill. Èso tí mo fi ń gbọ́ wọjọ́ látàgbà.
Water bill láti paná ẹ̀ ní last year. Wọ́n tún ti gbé dé again ní ọmọ kan mọ́mọ́ jù sí ìsìnkú ẹ̀kọ́ wà wí ẹ̀ ní o. Wọ́n ti gbé padà wá o.
Ṣé lágbára Ọlọ́run? A ò lè rí ṣe. Alálẹ̀ ò ní jẹ́ kó rí ṣe. Fẹ́mi Gbàjàmílà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó náà fẹ́ ṣe ó ní ààrẹ ìjáde ó máa jẹ̀yìn láti ẹ̀sìn àwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Láti ṣe gbogbo àwọn omi tó ń tẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Láti ṣe gbogbo àwọn omi iye èmi bá mi. Omi ayọ̀ omi ẹ̀jáde ẹ̀sìn ayọ̀ ó máa jẹ̀yìn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó dá bàbá mi bá ń kí ọmọ mi dáadáa ó bá ń kí ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀ bá ń kí ara rẹ̀ dáadáa bá ń kí rẹ̀ ká.
Ó dàárọ̀ o kẹwàá bí lẹ́yìn mi àtàwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi níbẹ̀ o ire o. Yes, ma. So I am going to take another call again. Here we go. Hello there. Give me a second though. Hello, Larry.
Yes, sir. Larry on the line, my brother.
Larry, how are you?
Yes, sir. Hey, Baba, how you doing now?
I am trying. I'm surviving again. You know, I've been having.
Mo ní ṣe lélá ò tí fi mú ẹ pè ní ọ̀rẹ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀ di ní káyìnsì
nísìn. So I told people àmọ́ ní pé ọmọ ìwọ tó bá wà níbi àbí 30-35 àbí nǹkan tó ti di ọmọ méjì mẹ́ta tó ti wá lọ ń ṣe ẹ́ bákan bákan gbàbí kìtì ọ̀rá bílàs bí don't do it o it's an advice o.
Bàbá ẹ tó máa ń lẹ́mìí kó fẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ẹlẹ́mìí ló máa ń láti.
Nǹkan tó bá ti kó sí ni èyí tí mo kó sí yìí ń gbà máa wò báyìí máa wò pé bóyá lílà nǹkan mọ̀ pé aláyé ta ló rọ iṣẹ́ mi ò rán iṣẹ́ o.
Lẹ́là ti kú kò tẹ̀ wá lágbó Ọlọ́run kò ní rẹ̀.
Larry.
Yeah, bàbá mi. Yeah, everybody on the platform ẹ o èmi náà ni ọ́ méjì ló kí o. Yeah, bàbá. See. I'm going.
Before you know it, next to the
Baba,
lagoon,
Baba, you see waiting they happen. Now, who give them this 2% because now still waiting in do for Morocco with that. You understand? Now, he give them this 2%. Shall we? Our Yoruba land Parawa. We'll see two ways about there's no in Koto Shema or Connell. Okay, it's the princess of Bolover relocate and it's true. Bolover, I'm more in Kotomashi. About someone Koto 7 miles, sir. 7 miles no be small, from the ocean.
It's not 7, 10 miles. 10 miles from the
10. Oh, you can imagine. I even thought it was 7. 10 miles away.
Yeah.
Okay, I can suffer when you're coming about the month 10 miles. Lọ́dà báwọn yòó mọ̀, ó dà bí kò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí move láti ojú ẹlẹ́pà, kò wá move kò ti fẹ́ dé almost Ọjọ́ta. Yes, because mile kan lásán kò ṣe kékeré.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. If not farther than that, gan sef, gan tí o bá jù bẹ́ẹ̀ gan lọ. You understand?
So if people don't know what they call mouse, because mouse la lo ni yankimbi. Mouse la lo yankimbi. You understand what I'm saying? Go say kilometer. So if you now start looking ní pé kí wọ́n á bẹ̀ sí máa clear gbogbo ilé tó wà ní àti ojú under bridge ojú ẹlẹ́gbàá kọ́ wá clear okay káàtì sọ pé okay wọ́n clear the Maryland no káàtì sọ pé exactly ipe kọ́ clear láti ojú ẹlẹ́gbàá dé Maryland káàkiri sọ pé òkè bẹ́ẹ̀ ló yẹ rí ẹ mọ iye distance láti ojú ẹlẹ́gbàá dé Maryland ẹ mọ iye èèyàn tó máa lose ilé ẹ mọ iye èèyàn tó máa dà sínú àlà.
How can that then bring peace, Baba? Like you now
it can never bring like peace. And yes, you are right. It can never bring peace. Do you know the most annoying part? Baba wa clear tán, ọmọ wa ṣe merry-go-round. Ọmọ wa pín mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́. Because yes, ṣebí nǹkan tí bàbá òpònú yẹn ṣe nìyẹn. Tí wọ́n pín gbogbo ogun Nàìjíríà mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́ Àtíkù mú títẹ̀ Ọbásanjọ́ náà mú tẹ̀ iṣẹ́ wo ni ìyàwó Ọbásanjọ́ ṣe tó fi ní gbogbo ilé 1004 Stella iṣẹ́ wo ló ṣe kó tó tí Stella tó kú kọ́ lọ́n fọ̀rùn kẹba yẹn máa ń sọ Yorùbá.
Torópó fọbásanjọ́ ni that's the only iṣẹ́ tó ṣe.
So iṣẹ́ wo ló ṣe tó fi ní owó tó fi sọ pé òkè òun ló ra gbogbo 1004 abẹ́ròbé ilé kan ní 1004 lásán ṣe ròbé wà fà. Ẹ wò ẹ má yẹ ká máa ṣe rí táwọn èèyàn bá ti jí àwa kọ́ la máa jìyà yìí o àwọn tó wà ní Nàìjíríà ló máa jìyà yìí àwọn tó wà ní Nàìjíríà ló máa jìyà yìí àwa jẹ́ ń sọ fún wọn ẹ jí ẹ má sùn. You understand what I'm saying? So nǹkan tí mi kàn fi pé kí n throw into nǹkan tí my princess sọ ni pé bóyá ká ṣe ambio gẹ́gẹ́ bó ti ṣe sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ká ṣe pamphlet ká wá state gbogbo nǹkan tí Yorùbá ní gẹ́gẹ́ bó ti ṣe sọ ní like 3 days ago or so ní pé kìnìún kan wà lábẹ́òkúta the best limestone wà ní Ògùn state náà ní Ewékodò kìnìún kan ká bẹ̀ sí ká wá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ sínú pamphlet yẹn ká wá bẹ̀ sí pé fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kò ń ṣe nínú because àmọ́ pé àwọn city fools yẹn àwọn èèyàn tètè gbọ́ràn òbí lọ́tẹ̀lì ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti inú ìgbèríko. Wípé iṣẹ́ mọ́ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nínú abúlé Ọ̀ṣun yìí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nínú abúlé Oǹdó yìí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nínú abúlé Ọ̀yọ́ yìí ṣé mọ̀ pé tẹ̀ ń jókòó lé lórí ṣá ṣé mọ̀ pé Dangote ti gba gbogbo òun ní yín ó dẹ̀ ń pin mọ́ra ẹjẹ́ kan mọ̀ nǹkan tí each state lè ṣe from one state to the other kẹjẹbẹ sí jẹ́ fún wọn pé a ní gòdò a ní epo a ní limestone a ní kiri ilẹ̀ wa náà ó tún dá fọ́ra ó gbogbo ẹ̀ abẹ̀ sí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àti ìtàbá bẹ̀ sí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó máa làwọn èèyàn lójú pé so you know just like they did it you understand what I'm saying bí àwọn pamphlet àwọn Jehovah Witnesses tábàyè rọra ṣe tó yẹ pé tìtúwá tún tóbi díẹ̀ sí ká fi kọ Yorùbá ká jẹ́ fi kọ òyìnbó ká fi pictorial kini ni ká fi ṣe because mo pé àwọn ará oko àwa ará oko ẹ má yẹ kí n sọ pé àwa ará oko you understand I man like picture whatever references
pictorial reference
yeah so ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ká fi picture sí ká sọ pé Ogun State ní nǹkan báyìí o òun ló máa power gbogbo iná tó wà ní Yorùbá land yìí o ẹ má bẹ̀rù o ẹ wò ó Ọ̀ṣun ó ní nǹkan báyìí o àwọn lọ ní gbòdò kìnìkan Èkó ó lè po tiẹ̀ Oǹdó ó lè po tiẹ̀ Dangote ló jókòó lé o ó ti lọ kọ́ refinery sí o ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jẹ́ ká ṣe with pictorial references I think that will work ká jẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti inú ìgbèríko a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti inú city because àwọn city they I'm sorry to say ẹ ti mọ̀ wọ́n obedient ni wọ́n now ṣe rí àwọn kánẹ̀ tí wọ́n pariwo pé kìnìkan ṣe rí ìlú yẹn àwọn gan ti mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí píṣẹ̀ yìí sọ bàbá yìí ti sọ wọlé ṣe ń gájú sọ pé ẹni tó bá ń wá kíní á jẹ́ pé angel tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀ látàn ọ̀run lọ́dọ̀ sáwọn ṣe ṣe rí àwọn kánẹ̀ wọ́n kàn tán ara wọn ni so ye I was saying religion is part of is number one problem in Nigeria. Osita came and said, no, fine, education is part of it too, because I'd already said it too. Nígbà kan pé wọ́n crumble education wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe sọ. If you can remember my conversation with you, gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe sọ pé wọ́n crumble education wa just to be like them. Mo mọ̀ pé education wa no problem wa. But what about the educated fools that go to court? Not there to suffer anything. Is religion not the problem? Because when you look at okay, What about the ones that are educated? That they keep pushing them here, they push them there, they push them here, they push them there. Don't they have their own senses? Don't they have their own brains to know that Nigeria is not working? Why would you keep patching a house that you know this house is already broken? Do you get what I'm saying, my brother?
I'm with you. Let me take another one again. It's been a pleasure again, and I love those ideas you just contributed again. And idea makes sense now. I'm taking them all now. It's like I don't want to do something again. I have to do something as we discuss. So, Baba, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, my brother. Go.
That's a Larry from the US. So I have another person on the line as well. Now, hello there.
Hello, my Baba.
Hello, Baba.
Baba, me go.
Kalesa.
I'm on
Mutiwa.
I'm on come back. I'm on come back. Yeah, come back. After I took a lot of Baba, what you lost more. The weather was London, let me go not being called me.
Honestly speaking.
But I will do you, bro.
Honestly. More imagine but she back like a January.
Baba go easy.
Our young complete degree, 40 degree, 30 degree. Go around 70, 80, 90 me gone. Come on, but láti inú
Baba kò
ṣe mama go no more báyìí tí bàtà mama yọ
kò ṣe nǹkan tó dá lára. Kò ṣe nǹkan tó dá lára bàbá. Even though school àwọn ọmọ yín dín lẹ́yìn, àwọn bíi 12 péré náà wà. 1 o'clock mo ti tètè lọ mọ. Yeah, no, àwọn kan ò tiẹ̀ wá. Àwọn kan ò tiẹ̀ wá. Ìjọba ohun tí máa sílẹ̀ sílé ó máa ṣèjọgùn. Ìyá òde lọ bí iṣẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ní ó máa disturb ìyá ẹ̀ ni. Tòtí ìmọ̀ rẹ̀ fẹ́ jáde máa sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìyá ó máa wọlé lọ́ta. Tó mo gbọ́ tí ara rẹ̀ dùn pẹ̀lú school lówó. Aago kan mo lọ mú mo lè tẹ padà láti rí mo lọ. Bàbá, I greet everybody gbogbo àwọn tèmi ń lé. Of course, mo kọ́ appreciate the princess. Máa ń fẹ́ kán pè wọlé almost every time. Because someone contributes a lot. After you, I always appreciate and make the call. Because anything the man saw, the man saw a lot of them. Very, nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ òṣèlè. Bàbá ẹ má jà fúnra wa. Èmi ni kú kàn. Ti òun àtọ́gbà Èkó àti gbogbo wọn ti tú gbogbo ilẹ̀ Èkó tán. Wọ́n ti pín ìtàn ọ̀rẹ́dì. Ìyẹn ká má fúnra wa. Tọ́lọ́n bá bá a gba ìbánisọ̀ padà 100% ṣe máa gba gbogbo nǹkan wa padà. Torí àti Bible àti Quran sọ aṣíwèrè èèyàn nílò Yorùbá sọ lówèrè èèyàn ó ń kó ọ̀rọ̀ jọ láì máa lò. Bàbá àwọn èpè kàn tẹ̀ yí lórí ọjà wò. Bàbá bí fún àdúmọ̀ bí dáa. He just bought one house in the US. Most of the states on the millions of dollars on slavery. But Kusumbe for one day, the stupid governor, present governor of your state, which is a conspiracy in Oluyole Estate. Only the COVID look back over. This was time of COVID. One Nigerian guy. Only COVID look back. The conspiracy. Yes. So they are all evil men and evil women. What is fair? Can I imagine? You pay a no as a balagba. You Baba princess, no comment princess. You Baba any only lemon fan in Morocco. Baba, you know how many people will get more than that? Baba, you know one you get a follow. Prepare your coin and on you could make it. But now,
that's the only they have. Taking everything away from
them. I watched one woman on this one. Yoruba something back. You need Yoruba phone. Someone on Facebook. I think maybe this is your last. Me or no, because I don't say any trade. I don't say last the Republic of Benin. Professor Wasi. ìyá wọn interview ìyá yẹn
metro the one tó máa
metro yẹn láti gba Badagry tó wà ní my school wọ́n ti rí pílà láti ọdún.
Like over what is is over 14 years. Over 14 years.
Baba, àánú ìyá ẹ̀ ṣe ní ìyá àgbàlagbà. Ilé yẹn yìí sí flat. Wọ́n wó ilé yẹn ní around ibi tí school wà Yanoba. Last week, not the last year this year tí mo wo kí yẹn wọ́n ti compensate ìyá ẹ̀ ní £1. Ó ní gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n àtúntò ń lọ ṣe lọ́jọ́ àárọ̀ òun náà wó yẹn. Bàbá kí ló máa fàyà ẹ̀ gbẹ̀? Ìrònú nì. Kí ló máa fàyà ẹ̀ gbẹ̀? These people are easy people. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí kí má gba time, wọ́n appreciate everybody àti contribution of everybody wa. Nílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Ọmọ tó bá níyàwó ò ní sùn, òun náà ò ní fojú kun ọ̀rọ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ prefect. Nílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kìíní baseball and other things. Publicity tá à ń sọ, mi. A lot of things wà tá máa hard sí. Nítorí àwọn pípé kò sí èèyàn rí rárá lára wọn. Àwùjá ní ìpín láti máa lọ. Bí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, àwọn èèyàn náà máa rẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Ẹ máa wo kí ni ìyàtọ̀ nínú Oyètọ́lá àti Jackson Adeleke. Nínú ẹ̀fà kí ni ìyàtọ̀ ẹ̀fà nínú òbí?
And this is a person that didn't actually promise them anything. You problem. Just said that everybody will be fine. There is food. Everybody will be fine. It will give job to youth. What kind of job? It doesn't have any explanation. But again, they've made their choice. You see, like people running away from the one salafun kiloruko ni wọ́n ti lọ kọlu kẹ̀kẹ́ báyìí bọ̀. Ọlọ́kọ̀ yọ wọ́n ni o. A máa monitor.
Èèyàn tó sá fún kẹ̀kẹ́ tó lọ kọlu sẹ́là from fry pan to deep fire ni Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó gbọ́ o torí bí ọ̀rọ̀ owó àbánikàn bá ní alẹ́.
Me, I'm praying for them because me, I'm like they will experience. I'm praying for them that the experience that they will experience, right? That will teach them to never do the same thing again, right? They should experience it. But not be all of them will experience them and live to tell the story.
Yeah. One more thing is to follow EbubeAgu. Hard, the last caller also on power Dangote. Makote Pinkini. Some of the refinery Dangote is one of the biggest. Also, Baba, me, my mama na from a laro, but I want to buy the molaro, mo nílẹ̀ ní làákù. Àbúrò mi ní ibi ilé náà ní ńlá. Nísàlẹ̀ ibi tí mo nílẹ̀ before ìlàrò fò yìí, Dangote ti discover another place bí sọ́nà máa wá cement. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti bí 2013. Ó sì pending project. Ó pending project yẹn because of the refinery tó ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn. Cement wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ìlàrò. Bàbá, a ní láti há dẹ̀.
And you know one thing,
àwọn èèyàn wá jókòó sórí ìtọ́sọ̀ fún
there's no direct benefit for development, even for the immediate communities. None. As if I really feel sorry for more money, like terribly sorry. And they now started giving excuses. Àwọn ti communities yẹn máa ń gba bribe, wọ́n ń dìbò owó. Èló ni wọ́n ń gbà, èló ni nǹkan wọn tẹ̀ ń kó níbẹ̀ yẹn tó wá di pé wọ́n deserve good hospitals and all of that.
Ìgbésẹ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí, tó ti ń wa cement ń sìn currently tó tẹ̀ sí ibi abájáná lóde tó tààtọ̀ ni wọ́n benefit ń bẹ̀. The useless ọba tó wà ń bẹ̀ tó bá bẹ̀ ṣe. Ẹ bá rí one useless ilé tó lòun kọ́ fún kọ́sùtẹ̀. That's dog.
No mo sọ sí àná àwọn èèyàn máa ń gbọ́ àwọn youth máa ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn tó bá náà fẹ́ ṣe carnival wọ́n lọ sí Dangote factory wọ́n fún wọn ní check 10 million wọ́n fún wọn ní check 5 million Party bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bára wọn jà tó bára wọn jà.
ọjọ́ làwọn ní 10
million. Máa pín. You get me now? Àwọn yẹn Dangote náà wá sọ pé the reason why they couldn't develop the area is because people come in to collect money. And you guys crazy. Like ìlú lẹ̀ ń fún wọn, ìlú lẹ̀ ń kó lọ́dọ̀ wọn.
sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn dà wọn mọ Niger Delta.
Bàbá ó kọ́lé fún gbogbo àwọn aráàlú yẹn níbẹ̀ yẹn. It still doesn't take away the fact that whatever he's making from, if they have an idea,
who have any value? Who had any value?
It doesn't.
Nothing. Who had any value? Understand me? Bàbá ẹ̀ mọ̀ kó tó mì níjọ́ máa wá sílẹ̀. Bàbá ọmọ Zimbabwe tàbí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ ń bí sọ pé mi pé èmi mọ iye tí Dangote make nílùú wa ni. Ọmọ Zimbabwe tàbí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́. Láwọn ọdún tó wà sílẹ̀ yẹn. Ìjọba ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tó mọ̀ ẹ̀. So I just keep quiet bàbá mi lè sọ̀rọ̀ pé even though ní ìlú ìyá mi ní ìlànà ogun bàbá wà lẹ́yìn bẹ́ẹ̀. Bàbá ìlànà tí gbèsè is less than 15 kilometers drive to bed. And the current Oba of Ilaro, Oba Kehinde, he was living in UK, Kotolo Joba, Nigeria. So you say, Ọlọ́run ló mọ ẹjọ́ ti gbé fún.
I remember the Moroti Kabesi. Kabesi Oko Jane, right? It was so he really paid for it. He paid a lot because he was always like standing up to Amosun, like talking about why Ilaro, why the people, like all that stuff, right? About one deal, one relegate from the Council of Oba, if you remember. He was meant to be one of the first class of Bato Yakuja. Couldn't give it to him.
Ní sọ̀rọ̀ much more. Tọ́wọ́ ti gba Ghana must go. Much more. Gbogbo alámọ̀ yẹn. Ìṣòro ṣe gbọ́ ẹ̀ jí lẹ́kẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ẹ bá mi kí láàbà àwọn ọmọ mi ẹ ṣe gbà wá. Mo kí everybody lọ́dún látọ̀mù látòrí princess Bolu everybody. I appreciate everybody ẹ ṣe gbọ́. Please, we go slow. Princess Balogun, I appreciate you. Yeah. Let's go on you.
I'll take another one again.
My Gumata.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I did do it from Dallas. My son, my son wouldn't let me talk last week. Yeah, wait on. Quick one.
I hope it's in bed or in the other room now, sir.
Sure, yeah. Quick one. Number one, please, gbogbo àwọn tó bá ń gbọ́ báyìí, especially this show. Let me direct my thoughts to the Yoruba youth. I will not want any one of us to underestimate the desperation and the power. Let me just use that power of that guy called Tinubu of Lagos. You see that guy? He has one selfish ambition. I want to underestimate. I am telling you today again, if they call it in Abuja now, they say, you know what, we're going to give you this president. Can we just kill everybody in Lagos and take over Lagos? You say, oh, you have to it now. Do it. No. It's that kind of a person. I remember I left Lautech in 2001. I remember that guy when he was in control of your state and Osun State. Then somehow, Ajimobi, the late Oyo State governor and Osun State governor, they made him Lautech chancellor.
Yes.
Too much was that. They couldn't pay lecturers. They couldn't do anything. The school was on strike. Probably years. Do you know that this guy, he never said anything. He never contributed anything. To the extent I now got to a point. The students were contributed only 5,000, 10,000 just to pay this lecturer. This guy kept me. He just wanted to be chancellor. I remember then, MK Abiola was the first chancellor of that school. Are you getting my point?
You,
do you know, I was leaving, I didn't know that when I was leaving, the biggest library we had in Lautech then was RGB Library. It was the influence of MKO that brought that library. And the school, the way the school was going there, on the, the death of Abiola that time. But you want to enter into show of Abiola, anything Abiola has done, he wanted to do it so that I can make it.
No wonder he went into the media. Abiola had the Concord. He has the nation. Abiola invested in TV. He has the TVC.
He wanted to do everything. That's why I said what Abiola could not even achieve, will be able to achieve. So please, all these youths that are following him, that guy has nothing in store for you. He's devil is that he can kill for some person. You see this presidency, it is so personal ambition. So there's nothing for you. He has no plan. He has no anybody to have who can go and die. He is so personal ambition. So think it very well. Number two, people are talking about Nigeria's population. You see, when I came to this school, to this country, I came to school. So when we came, they pay us with some, we fill some form, they pay us maybe 2 Nigerians, they pay us with American family. So they will say, okay, go and visit this American family. So when we get to that American family, they, induct us to American culture and things like that. So the Nigerian people, they are still of us, outside we are looking American. So when we go there, so we're talking, we'll say, okay, tell us about Nigeria. Well, yeah, Nigeria is big, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. So then we talk about Lagos. We're talking about population. We say, Lagos is very big. And we have like 25 people in Lagos, and 25 million population. He said, what? He said, how big is Lagos? I said, it's very big. It's already not. We know many people come west side and cross Zamfara. As in, let's stop. Very big thing. And he was, presidency. That was the day I knew that. I'm in the state of Texas. Texas is almost as big as Nigeria. One of Nigeria. The one of Nigeria. Texas is as big as Nigeria, number one. Number two, what is that 45 million? Yes, Texas population. Roughly like 30 million, 29 million. He said that Texas and Lagos is 25 million. He said that I said it's even more than 25 million. Because there was, he said it's not possible. I said no. Oh boy, the man started analyzing for us. He started from us. How many are in Lagos? He started to ask how many people are staying in the house. And I was like, there are people are staying outside. People see other people. California, I don't realize that.
Most of this is exaggerated now. We know now. Nigeria.
Let me tell you. You see these people that always say, outside Yoruba, it's a lie. That thing is a pure lie. I say pure lie. I am telling you. Because when you want to calculate population, calculate the houses. How many people are staying in one house? How many houses? When the man started analyzing these people, almost the two of us became, we could not talk again. So this person has been giving me problems that time. About data. The man was like, 25 million. Where are they sleeping? The man brought out the this devil that man brought. Man, my hand full. And last
all exaggerated. Most of them are really exaggerated.
You know,
it is because they use population to share allocation.
Yes.
System, right? There will be no reason for anybody to inflate their own population. You know now they inflate all those population, they don't really have plan for them because the numbers are not reliable.
No plan, no.
Dependable.
No plan.
They know it. Everything is
my brother.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
I'll take another call and then we're going to call it a night soon. Okay?
Vibrate.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, EbubeAgu, the general.
Yes, sir. How are you?
This is Odogu calling from the United States.
Odogu.
Yes, Odogu. EbubeAgu. EbubeAgu, I get info for you.
Please
share. You get intel where they come my end.
And
I just want to use the opportunity.
All of us will benefit from.
Yes, I want to share with everybody. Please, I want to warn anybody living in any Sarkin or Hausa, Fulani or Hausa settlement anywhere. There's a plan to demolish all the buildings or everything that the Igbos or anybody who is settling around with them. They have started it with the lawmakers of Igwe last Saturday. No notice. You remember the settlement that Ojuzo Carlos gave the Fulani at Okigwe?
At Okigwe, I remember that.
Yes. Good. Now they went and demolished all the structures owned by Igbos because the Igbos were mingling with them. And there's a plan to bring in. So this the message now is they are moving equipment and the arms and ammunition into those settlements. And some of them have already moved already, and some of them will be moving this week and throughout this month. So these people are moving in arms and ammunition.
Do you have particular locations in mind that people should be specific about, or just everywhere they have all this?
Yeah, the person who gave the information, I didn't want to give me specifics of that, but he told me the areas wherever House Fulani is having a settlement, they are equipping them right now.
And all that, call it,
yes, everywhere. You see all those their leaders, they have been sitting in a meeting and they know what they are doing right now. So wherever they're having settlements, they have ammunition. That is where they're going to. Their bases where they'll be taking operations to hit every community that is around them.
One thing, another one that we should also probably add is that there are some of these barracks, especially in southern part of Nigeria as well, where they already have some of these cells, sleeping cell, or some of these terrorists as well. So sometimes if you chase them, they run into barracks, and then they'll be protected by the military and all that. But, I'm going to actually kind of suspect that myself. If to say we have access to our own security and all of that, all those places should always kind of be checked for possibility of them, housing weapons. I'm not going to doubt your information, but I'll let you finish. Go on.
Yeah, I think somebody is even circulating the video of the shots of all the buildings that were destroyed at Northern. So that was just the background. I just saw that. I got that information yesterday, and I got it on Thursday, and yesterday I saw the video about the destruction going on. So the reason why they are destroying this is to make sure that people don't follow up what they are doing. You don't get to stay close because this is part of taking the land grabbing program. Yeah. So they don't want anybody to
track them. We said that many times on this program as well. That the reason why some of these things continue to happen is that when people hear about this one today, like tomorrow, another one has happened again. They forgot about this today. They won't follow that up.
Yes, and Nigerians have short memory. Yeah,
get away and then they still do it again.
Yes. But the worst days are coming. I'm telling you, if you know the kind of things happening right now, the things that are about to happen, the worst days are coming. I'm not predicting doom, but these guys have their plans mastered from A to Z. What they do is they have a calendar. The person telling this, they have a calendar. So every single day they know what they are doing. You see all these EbubeAgu, you hear EbubeAgu shooting EbubeAgu, they know what they are doing. It's part of the plan.
It's create intentional. Fear. I keep saying that too, like it's intentional. All these things, the way they happen, it's like they happen in sequence. Like somebody has a book, like you just said now, taking it and say, okay, that one tomorrow. This one, go to Zamfara tomorrow, do this. Go to Enugu tomorrow, do that. Go to Ondo next day, do this. Because if not, Nigeria has bled so much. Division in Nigeria has been so deep, yeah? But guess what? The people who brought us to this level, they are not slowing down. They are not even like changing mind to feel like, you know what? Let's slow down. Nigeria won't blow. They are not slowing down.
No, my God, the plan is this commitment is to death. So if you back out, you are dead. This plan is to death. Like, is to death. If you back out on this plan, if you snitch on this plan, if for any reason the thing leak, you are dead. So they were grouped. They were divided into groups. So every group know what they are doing. They know when they are taking their move. You see that thing Obadiah said. They are waiting for command. You will see the very day that command will come, all the attacks will spring up from this area.
We are in on it, so we are in for a long one, Baba.
So my only concern is why are our people not opening their eyes? Why are they thinking that we are just joking, that we are just raising false alarm? You know, we are living here in the US. We are worried more about what is happening in Nigeria. We see things they don't see, and we tell them,
we see
things happening, and they don't want to. And they are causing some of us. They say the worst thing they'll tell you, come down. They'll tell you to come down to Nigeria if you think you are doing this. Buhari, Mayego, the worst days are ahead. The things where I hear last week, my ear just do twing. I used to work for that government. I know a lot of those military people, big shots. So when some of these things are happening, they know, some of them with conscience, you know, some of them just take command. They don't want to do it, but they're just obeying order. And that's how some of this information leak. But the worst days are ahead. Anybody where they Niger now, if you get your life, carry on for hand. You know?
And with care, so much care, because it could be taken away from you anytime. That's the reality.
Yeah.
That's why we are saying that
if
they will save us, but they feel it will
no.
Or we'll let them have that experience, and then maybe if they make it that far, right? If they survived it, they'll probably come back to realize that realize this is not going to change anything, because it won't. Make it up and save lives. Let everybody defend themselves, protect themselves, and move according to their own pace and all that. How is that too much for anybody to ask for? How is that too much?
For some of them, it is not too much. For some of them, this is exactly what they think, that we are stupid. We are the ones who are pushing against Obi. That is what they are thinking. And we don't want Obi to become president of Nigeria.
Do you see how they are trying to twist IPOB as well? They struggle so much to attach it to that and make it look like the Afrans are the ones who are asking for Obi. Get that now, and that is also deliberate. Slow things down, slow them more.
That was what Obi was told that was the way they planned it in the UK, to make our commitment to Obi's presidency look like we are complying with one Nigeria.
Even when you see IPOB bashing Obi, but you still see these same people try to attach it to Obi this, Obi that. I said everybody will actually have to learn it. When they learn from that hard way and they come back, what they rejected is what they are going to embrace, including Obi himself. He is rejecting Biafra too, because he wanted to prove to Nigeria that he is committed to Nigeria. The more he tried to show it to them, the more they remind him, maybe you want Biafra, maybe you want this or that, isn't it?
You will see what will happen next month. You see all this, you see what they are planning, you see this movement now. The attack that they are making now will be to attack, they'll be attacking in groups. And this will be obedient generation that is so blinded, that wants to gaslight anybody who doesn't want to talk about one Nigeria. By the time they know what is happening, it will be too late. Are their lives that are going to be lost? Plenty. These people are all over us.
And it's not going to be the makings of those who says, please, let us break it up and save lives. It is going to be the makings of those who pretended that, because their lives haven't been taken yet, who believes that with the lives of those that have been taken out, that will be taken later, they can save Nigeria with it. Well, time will tell. You say it all the time.
You were wondering why they killed 14 people. Let me also give you analysis why they did that. The reason why they killed those 14 people,
I missed that, right?
Every
reason why I actually
share that is considered a combatant.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So the more they kill them, the more they reduce their number.
Yeah, 1 second.
So the
reason why
chances
I
of
shared
killing.
that, I think we're having delay in our chat. Okay, it's like you are delayed, I'm delayed. Okay, I am wondering why there is no rage. 14 innocent young men and women are killed in Nibu and today, and
Just
there's no
like that.
outrage, there's no news, there's no nothing about it. Go on, please.
They consider every youth a combatant, a potential combatant against the Nigerian state. So they feel what the instruction they were given is whoever you shoot, whoever you see. Remember, Buhari was the first to shoot on sight.
Yes.
That instruction was never reversed. It is still there, and they always tell you any Southeasterner you kill is just a reduction from the big number. So the more they kill now, they are reducing it from the number. It's not like you have five plates of rice to eat. You start in the morning. Those things we used to do. If you want to leave, go to travel to anywhere, you leave early. That's what they are doing. The more number they reduce, the more ammunition they are saving, and the more time they are saving.
In their own opinion,
they're all deliberate. Let me allow other people. I'm at work. I will keep you posted.
Please. You. And thanks for sharing that with us as well.
I'm still following on that track, but people should be careful. People should be careful. I'm tracking on that information. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing that. We were having a bit of delay in that convo because of the connection issue, I would say. But indeed, I enjoyed that. Well, what he's telling you there, what he was telling us is quite real, right? If you go to some of all these darker places where, if you carry out some of the security check for real, right, you realize that their capacity to unleash mayhem, and whenever they want to unleash the mayhem, is huge. We don't even have that capacity of doing that. So I have been challenged to come back to our publicity on the Yoruba nation. I'm going to work with my team to help us do a new design for our billboards and all that. It's quite daring. It's quite expensive to run, I have to say to you. But since people are demanding that now, then definitely we have to bring it back. So I'll tell you more in a moment. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir. The Prince.
Yeah, happy to get through tonight.
I'm glad you made it. I've seen you tried and tried, but whenever you are, I'm about to take you, somebody's already in, and when you're about to finish and I'm about to take you on, you're gone. So good to have you back, the Prince.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
EbubeAgu, once again, thank you for the great work you are doing. I thank Princess for her suggestion on signing the ongoing effort we'll be making. When you look at the animal kingdom and a lion, when he wants to kill an animal, one thing he does first is to look at the weakness, at their weakness or their weak point. You get what I mean? So it's not ideal to show your oppressor any sort of weakness, because what we've been doing is a great move and a great effort. Just what we need is to intensify on it. And so when she made that, she brought out up again. I say yes, it's a nice point, So it's good. It's good. I'm supporting it if something can be put in place. Some time ago you suggested something like SMS, bulk SMS.
Yeah, my bulk SMS guy, it's a long story, right? My bulk SMS guy, when it was time to deliver, he's one of us. Yeah, he's probably watching as well, right? From Nigeria. Nigerian factor, that thing, my system crashed. Oh, the way I saved it is not there. I'm going to forward it to you tomorrow evening, sir. All of that stuff, and I'm not caught up for things like that. Now it seems that our guy is going to need a new computer, a new laptop, and I'm not also caught up for that. So that's why I just put a bit of a break on all of that. I don't like all that drama, so that's why I'm like, I think people are asking me to start doing something again. I think I'm going to try to do something again. The most important one is the part where we said that I want to take this, want to take on a bigger project. Yeah, whereby all of us are here together, Yoruba Rescue Fund, and all of us contribute our time and all of that, and go out there to reach out to people. That's a big one. But you know, one thing is that I received, I can't do that by myself. I have to do it according to the law in the UK. Okay. So now I spoke with this consultant who is looking into it for us. And guess what? I want to also just get me a bill of $5,000. See, a lot of things are going on behind the scene. Most of them, I just somehow just feel like I'm not dragged into it. Am I actually still ready? I know I am. But it's more than what I thought it's going to be like. It's more serious than what I think, what I thought it was going to be like. And somehow, I don't know, maybe I should be saying it in public. Like, I don't know if our people are really ready for what it is. If we are really ready to launch, it will be like an insult. I say them again. I won't say it again anyway. But there's so much involved to get the type of dream that we have, the type of idea that we have to implement them, to make them happen. It takes so much to bring it together, and it's got so much. Now I think I'm going to do something, and now I'm going to act. Now I'm going to be. So yeah.
My suggestion, a good one. My suggestion is this. It's not ideal maybe to take 10 program at once, and but at the end there's no one that is fruitful. If it is two that you can hold on and hold it tight, you understand, and yes, and let your strength, even if it's one, but let it be steady. You understand, slow and steady. You know, that's that's what the way I do. That's the way I operate sometimes. You know, it's good for one to hold on to one and hold it tight. You know, and move on from there. From there, you go to another one. You understand, and before you know it, you have achieved 10 without knowing that you are there. You know, so on that that's on that. Then about the southeast, what is going on? You see the Ebube terrorists that they put there to see, kill, and destroy. You know, people that are coming on in a vehicle from a ceremony, they just open fire. I have a brother, a close brother.
I mean, what could be so wrong? I've been seeing people killed in Eastern Nigeria, and I've seen them like young people. And I wonder, like, those who are shooting and killing them, aren't they parents themselves? Like, shouldn't you be trained to kill or shoot someone that shot at you first if you're a security agent? I don't understand.
No, my ego. See, we were told that the repentant that we have in Nigeria, what is called repentant terrorists. You understand? You know, it's like saying that devil has repented. That's what they are telling us. Devil can never repent. You understand? So all these things they say repentant terrorists is so their foot soldiers all over the place. You understand? In advance, their programs are, you know, and their program is nothing else. Is to conquer the resources in the land of all part of Nigeria and take over. That's the plan of Fulani terrorists, you know. But I know it will not work because a lot of things that they have been cooking, most of them has been exposed by the truth of Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho. So they are just a kind of, you know, clambering to see if they can put things together. But still, most of the things are falling apart. So what I see there, one good thing is that Nnamdi Kanu has told them that they will kill us. You understand? It's not saying that they won't kill us, but this time around, the good thing is that they are washing their shoulders. You understand? And you see, when they act, you know that this MO of us. Because terrorists, they don't checkmate like security agents. You know, they just open fire anywhere they
just
come
going
and
to kill or just kill everyone. They say that boss that is coming is smart, shoot them. I mean, they can't be human.
that is it.
No.
Whether children are there, whether pregnant women are there, that is MO. That's MO of the terrorists.
Of course, I agree with you. I mean,
that
if we call them
MO.
terrorists, we are not wrong, right? That is now. I mean,
it's Buhari that made terrorists, gave them baptismal name and start to call them bandits. You know, and the press, the shameless press in Nigeria, join illiterate Buhari to be calling them bandits. How can somebody shooting down a helicopter? Helicopter. You are calling them bandits, but somebody carrying flag and saying Biafra nation is a terrorist in a Buhari Alamajari book. You know, so you see, the thing is that the power that they've used it with the partisan, and you see how they've run down the whole system of Nigeria to the ground, and they've taken us back to 100 years. You know, the other officer that the interview, is it Femi on the channel television, was saying it is back. It is 100 years back. They've taken us. You understand?
I mean, what's his name again? Is it something Taiwo? I think it's Commodore Taiwo or so.
Exactly.
Said we've been taking back to 60 years backward. Or more. If you take Nigeria, if Nigeria remained, if you ever get any good leader, it should take them another 6 to 7. Let me say, in fact, 8 good leaders straight terms. 8 times 8.
Am I a good? Do you know that this intel is an intel? You get what I mean? That information is an intel, and the one of Danjuma, and the one of Buratai. You know, Buratai said 20 years before Boko Haram can be defeated. You remember? Then the intel of Danjuma is that the army is now terrorist army. It's no longer Nigeria army, the People's Army. Get what I mean? Then that Commodore who say he do kill for them. You know what that statement means? That he does anything they say. He's a secret agent man. So he said that he do kill for them. So if he says all those things that he say, he's not missing word. It's not that anybody is coercing him to say what he's saying. You know, he has seen it all. It doesn't. He said he's not care. But I asked him, what if they kill you? He said he doesn't care. You understand? So he knows what he say, and they are
to that stage whereby they can surprise us and say the wanted terrorist is now what do you call it, an emir or of a community anywhere in Nigeria, and they will ask us to get used to that. Come on.
Exactly. You see, these people are shameless. They are very shameless. You see the other terrorists that they put into the custom. That one they put into the custom that was turning. They didn't give him training. that one was turning like somebody, somebody who has conversion.
Somebody
you know,
and somebody where they get promotion, but the best way on the inside the system they get promotion. How come it's so lost that I didn't understand what was going on?
He was confused, and to make it matter worse, they gave him a rank of a senior officer in the custom, not to start even for recruit, to somebody that cannot write his name, that doesn't know how to speak English. Immediately they enrolled him into custom. You know, they gave him a big rank, very big rank. That is Nigeria that people are still calling one Nigeria. You know, to make matter worse. If our church leaders, because they say judgment will start in the house of God. I've been telling them all this time, I've been shouting. I said, look, You people are not sincere. Why you are asking people to go and get PVC? Because you are private jet, you want to protect it. You are type and offering, want to protect it. You are not telling people the thing. Look at what you analyzed tonight of this. They are giving terrorists if you can say anemia type. Can you imagine? In this kind of system, you are telling people to go, and instead of telling people that their life is no longer you are now in Afghanistan. You understand? To make people understand, maybe their ear is blocked. This is what the church leaders should be telling everybody, that they are now in Afghanistan. The only thing that can save this nation is confederation. Everybody go to your region, develop at your pace. This is where we stand. Nobody is going into any election until this nation is discussed. This is what they should be doing, and they should not stand up for those who are unjustly incarcerated. Starting with Nnamdi Kanu, who is a Christian, of not just a Christian, a prophet, a Judaist Christian, who is a prophet. Everything he has said, they are seeing it before their eyes. I get me. Everything he has said about this terrorist movement and their track. It is this so-called men of God with private jets all over in Nigeria. The raising fund for men of God, because when they call people now, gather people in church now, we invite one pastor, is to raise funds from 100,000 to 500,000 to 50,000. That is, they will say God said everything about this. The same God that said 500,000, that 20 people will give 500,000. The same God will say that is 300,000. The same God that will bring it down to 10,000. Are you getting me? And the annoying one, they will say it is God. Why not say, this is what I want? You are saying it's God. Which God tell you? Jesus do it like that. Jesus do it like that. My ego. And as Jesus do it, now Jesus take. When Jesus is doing gospel, that's why you don't see anywhere where they raise money. You don't see anywhere where they say people sow seed to marry, sow seed to get husband, sow seed to get belly. You don't see where Jesus Christ they do all that one. And they ask them, because Jesus said, the Bible says Jesus is the author and finisher of our faith. That means he's beginning and the end. He's a perfect example. It's him that we should look what he's doing to live our own life. You understand me? During his time, he has more than enough money to buy private jets, but he didn't buy, because the highest private jet then is donkey. But Jesus did not buy it. Are you getting me? He did not buy it. He wants everyone. He wants the comfortability of all his followers and every people around him is his number one priority. That is it. You understand? That job is available. All this money you are using to buy private jets, why not use it and make even though it's a pure water factory, people will be working there. Hungry are all over the place. You wretched place. They feed the church. The small money they have in the pocket, you tell them, put it down, that it's by faith. You will get another one. They will go home hungry. Are you getting me? This is not the gospel that Jesus gave to us. Jesus is powerful. I believe in him. He's my personal Lord and Savior. Okay? Thank you, EbubeAgu.
God bless you, the prince. Thank you so much.
And thank you finally for the Igbo Festival and Art and Culture.
It's amazing. I'm so sorry I didn't come live yesterday. I would have probably shared some of the content you shared with me. Congratulations. It was a good one. I love it.
It was powerful. It was powerful. Over a million or 2 million people were there. You know, many masquerades, many beautiful masquerades. We need to honest here. We are inviting you to.
This time around, you won't tell me a day before, okay? You have to tell me before.
IPOB was there. IPOB shook everywhere, I tell you. You know.
The Prince, thank you so much for your time. So I have a program right now, and we can call it a night, but I want to give you a bit of an update, okay? So that we can say, okay, let's go work on something. If you all remember very well, right? The last time that we really paid out some money for our publicity on the the awareness, sensitization about Yoruba nation and all that. And we did a trial publicity of our billboards here and there. And they lasted enough that even some that were destroyed by wind, not by or what have you. So we succeeded. We spent a lot of money. Sincerely speaking, from that March that we started till June, ending of June, that whole project cost us something more than over 4 million naira. So at some point we said we should stop fundraiser, we should calm it down, keep what we have. Presently, we have over 5 million naira right now, and we've managed to actually take up some other, huge financial commitments in this especially in this July. But we decided to slow it down, right? Go and finalize the platform for registration of people who are really interested in championing the ideas that can help us, do the proper mobilization for the Yoruba Nation awareness as we've envisaged on Mayegun's Diary Political. Then at the same time, we also said that on the side, whenever Oloye Sunday Igboho needs any kind of support, emergency, we should keep some of our money at hand. But in the last few weeks as well, which we decided we won't renew any form of publicity after the end of June. And I bet I said that on here, just to give us time to further sort of plan something more elaborate and better than this. But now that you have raised a point on this, I can tell you, the last time, just before the expiration of our last publicity, support and funding, right? So I asked for a better quote, or let me say a more elaborate quote that covers not just the 6 states in Yoruba land. Now we are looking at Kwara State, which is also a Yoruba land where we have a Yoruba speakers there. So we have a Kogi covered, where we have a Yorubas there as well. We have a part of a Delta covered, where we have those who have the link to the Yorubas as well. So all of this came just before the end of the June expiration. It was quite huge. Not so huge that we can't pay. It's not that bad that we can't pay. Even somebody on this platform, at some point, deposited $500,000 naira, 500,000 naira. One of our, with our publicity team. Yeah. The guys who are in charge of those billboards, erecting them, printing and publishing, all those stuff. One of our members here, if you remember, paid 500,000 naira as for maybe 2 billboards at the time. We've not touched that. We've not used the money. It is still there as we speak, simply because we've not done anything about billboard or publicity afterward. I wanted to do something about the and because it's cheaper, the bulk SMS. But our guy ran into some of his own tech issue, so that slowed us down. Then, just because we said we would not do anything for now, and I just thought we all agreed to do that for now. But again, that was there. But now that you're asking us to go ahead and do something, then I'm going to come back here and give you a budget. Yeah. So I'll give you a budget. I have a team that we need to redesign. What is it going to be? 10th of our messages and where are they going to go through? Okay. So then I'm going to come back here some other time and I will tell you what is our budget. How much do we have? How much can we afford? We actually really afford to spend a fortune on publicity anymore, and then at the same time be able to respond to any emergency. I'm talking about any kind of a financial emergency coming from our man. Hopefully we'll find out soon. Okay, I'll check all we have left and I'll tell you what we're going to spend. I'll bring all the ideas here. We're going to share them. I'll give you the sample of what we're going to do, and if you feel good about it, I will release funds. Right? I will release funds to pay for them. And then you're going to see everything out there, just like you saw the billboards and all that. Okay. So then I will do more explanation as time goes, as time goes by. But yeah, I agree with you. I just thought you all agreed with me the last time that we can do all this later. For now, we should slow it down, finalize and all that. But there's also one thing I need to tell you. Right. We currently have about 6,000 to 7,000 pounds at hand as we speak, okay? About 7,000 pounds sterling at hand, money we've not spent, right? Now, we could have, opened our Yoruba Rescue Fund, and by now, maybe we could have raised thousands of pounds as well, probably hundreds of thousands of pounds. Now, because of what we did with our intervention fund since end of February that we've been doing it, and we still keep money, we still have money to spend, right? Now, from the end of, from the end of March to now, we have raised over 50,000 pounds sterling. Yeah, we've raised over 30 something million, but that's not how it works, okay? We have also received, right, from our own donations out there after all deductions and everything, we have received over 40,000 pounds. And on this platform since February to now, yeah, we have paid out over 30 million naira to support people. Yes, we have. And that's how much we have impacted on the people directly and on projects as well that also impacted or send our messages home in the last 4 months. So that's our track record, and still we still have some money. So that was when I said, hey, if we should go ahead with the Yoruba Rescue Fund with that tempo, we may wake up one morning and then we'll have about 100,000, 200,000 pounds sterling, $100,000. That's a lot of money. In the UK, I will be violating financial law. You see, UK is not where you can just do anything you want. I know one of the ideas is to make sure that our money is not really domiciled in bank, okay? Our money is put in a safe place where banks, even government, can't touch it. But listen, it is not 100% right to say they can't touch it, but there are some protections that you put in place that will make it difficult for them to touch it or touch any of your own properties as such, your resources or anything that has to do with you. Now, to lay that legal foundation to make sure that we do it right, if we have to raise £1 million, £2 million, $10 million, $100 million for the sake of Yoruba land, and then promoting and sponsoring projects that actually affect the lives of the people back home, not just there, even all over the world, as a Yoruba man. That's how big the idea is, right? Then we won't have to wake up the following morning and say somebody, because they don't like us, or because they have that power, because they have the connection of countries to countries, then shut us down. These are the things that we need to avoid, we want to avoid. So that's why I didn't go ahead announcing and letting us say, just go and do the Yoruba Rescue Fund. Let us start doing it. No. If we do that, we'll be so naive, we'll be so stupid. And I can't lead you into something so foolish. Never thought of, right? So that is why I had to consult the team. I'm talking about a consultant. There's a consulting firm here. And good enough, the person behind the whole thing there is actually a Cameroonian as well. He loved the idea. And immediately he said, you guys are actually trying to create Yoruba Red Cross. That's what he said. He said, you are trying to create Yoruba Red Cross, which can venture into so many things in order to strengthen, right, and guarantee our funding, which is not just from the donation, from contribution, from there. No. They're going to come from other things that we are going to get involved in. All of these are going to come together, create jobs, and at the same time help our people a lot. Then talking about Yoruba Nation will become so easier for every one of us who want to be volunteers at the time. Now, all of these ideas have to be put together by somebody. That's why we have that consultant. Do you know how much he's charging us? £5,000 is what it's going to cost us to set up our own platform. The platform that I've been describing to you all this while. And £5,000 is a lot of money. I could pay my own money. I could use my own money to do it. But no, I'm not going to use my money only. Because this is ours. This is our own. And with the way it is being done, it is not even Mayegun's. It is not my project. It is ours. And it is the collaboration of everyone or the intention to do it together that will guarantee the success of this idea. So that when I heard that, 5 grand, that's a lot of money, isn't it? I'm going to have to throw it open. Maybe somebody's going to write me the check. You can write me the check and then say, on behalf of the Yoruba nation, go ahead and do it. I'll turn back. I'll come back here soon and I'll present to you the certificate that will then guarantee, Princess, all these ideas, okay? These ideas. I'm going to set up this, set up that. How we're going to fund this or that without violating any kind of international money laundering law, UK money laundering law, and UK financial law. A lot of things. And I live here, I live here. And my name is going to pop up. And this is where we're going to do it, okay? So this is the reason why I haven't really done, I haven't said much on that. I have the 5,000. I can pay that money out tomorrow morning. We have it. We have the money. But I will need an authorization. I will need an authorization before I can do such. But whatever it is, yeah, you've charged me that before that happens, we should do something more, something to keep the tempo on. And that's why I'm going to come back here soon. And I will tell you what our plan will be. What's our budget? Amayegun, how much do we have in account? I mean, how much do we have in the saving? If we spend that money, what do we have left? I will come back here and say all of that. Okay. So for now, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to go back and study more my software. The next time I come back here to talk to you again, it will be more smoother than this. Okay. So thank you for spending your time with me. Still like the video if you haven't. Like and share it if you haven't. Okay. And the next time I see you, it is going to be what do you call it? It's going to be another great segment. Okay. Thank you and good night, everyone.
Àníyàn Súràkì, àníyàn Súràkì. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ló má ṣe ń já wa sí. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Máyégún máa wí. Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún dáyàrí pòlítíkò. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún dáyàrí. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹ́gọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ dódódódó. Máyégún dáyàrí àníyàn Súràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àníyàn Súràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àníyàn Súràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àníyàn Súràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àníyàn Súràkì. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àníyàn Súràkì. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àníyàn Súràkì. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àníyàn Súràkì. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Àníyàn Súràkì. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àníyàn Súràkì. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àníyàn Súràkì. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súràkì. Àníyàn Súràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáà ti ṣe yìí.